Something's coming. I don't have much time. I have to do the job I least like to do, but I know it's so important. And you're not going to like to watch this either. It's kind of gory, but it's super duper important. Something you got to do. You got to do this. It's super important. Let me show you. I recently planted these dahlias. That's what I got to do. Oh! I got to cut the blooms. The blooms were good. The blooms were good when I bought them. But that is only to tell what color they're going to be. Sometimes I'll leave a bloom down below so I remember in case the tag floats away or whatever. But you got to cut the blooms off when you plant them so that they will get roots. You want them to have roots, not seeds. And when you cut the blooms off, you're saying, no seeds. And the plant's like, no, I want seeds. So they make more flowers. So it seems heartless. It's a terrible feeling. But when you know why you got to do it, it's important. So those are the blooms that came with it. Ooh, pretty. And give these weeds to the chickens and the ducks. Ducks. I like that job. Here we go. It's gonna rain. I gotta get going soon. Oh, I kind of like to have the pressure to get things done because it motivates me. Like, what can I get done before the rains? What can I do before blah blah blah, whatever it might be. But cut these off. I should have cut these off probably a couple days ago. It's gonna be a bud. I did not. Now all is not lost because I can still use these blooms. I can dry them. I can press them to put in resin later, which is going to be next month's make and take is resin. Look at those. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm hoping that will dry well. I have a dehydrator, but I don't have a, what do they call it? Freeze dryer. But I've heard that freeze drying flowers makes them amazing. Look at how pretty those are. Some people don't like orange or red or yellow, but I do. But I am not a dahlia connoisseur. I just look at them, that's all. I'm gonna let that one stay. But see, this is the bloom that came with it. Gotta go. Sorry, buddy. Hey, bud. Oh, off with their heads is what I say. It's a newer bloom. I'm gonna leave it. More buds. It's already branched out a bit. Hubby put some of that duck butt water on them the other day. So pretty happy. Oh goodness, look at all these. Oh, I don't want to take all of them off. Just, you know what? I'm gonna put them in. I'll put these in water. They'll be pretty. It's not a waste. We do need some more roots though, because it's still early in the season. It's still not too hot for them to get some roots. So we'll do that. Ooh, that's so pretty. You know, I could even just line these up on the counter and take a photo or on a piece of paper and use it like as wallpaper or something. That's cool. Not wallpaper for the house, but wallpaper for the computer. These, I don't know if they're bud or not. Looks like it's spent. I'll take that one off too, because there's another little one. Boop. Come with me. This one I liked. I like the jewel colors. Looks nice. It appears that I like jewel colors. Bright colors. So again, I'm going to say again that the best companion for your plants is you. So you have to grow something that gets you excited. So you're out there and you are in the garden. I have these behind garlic and onions and Swiss chard, and behind snapdragons, and behind the peas, and behind some tomatoes that are going to grow, behind more snapdragons and some bonsai trees, behind some strawberries, onions, garlic. Again, I have them way back here. So when I am sitting and watching the chickens and talking to them and things like that, I have something I can look at over here and I can harvest. And it's safe from winds and chickens and groundhogs and all kinds of things that might want to eat them. But it's something colorful. It draws the eye out. So, oh, I forgot about this one over here. Yeah, I'm gonna get this one. This one was super cool. My daughter would love that one. Look at that. It's got to go. It's probably the second or third bloom on it, but I need to take these off. Anyway. And this one should have gone a while ago. Let's pop that off. Boop. Pop this one off. Boop. So again, we deadhead because all flower wants to do is make seeds and reproduce. That's it. Consider them like, I don't know, like sexual beings. Or like they just want to be mommies, I guess. That's all they want to do is reproduce. I can't tell if it's a flower bud or seeds. I'm gonna cut that one off. I don't like it. It's ugly. They just want to reproduce and make seeds. So they make the flower to attract a pollinator to have flower reproduction to make seeds. So when you cut off the flowers, it has to make more flowers because it wants to make babies. It wants to reproduce. That's why we deadhead. You don't have to deadhead everything, but understand that if you're going to do cut flowers, they are going to come back for you. Oops, is there another one hiding back here? Yes. Perfect. But not if you leave them on the vine or in the stems. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that one. Just so cool and different. So I put it away from the other ones. Again, I like those jewel tones. So here's snapdragons that overwintered. I did not realize that they are perennials. I did not know they just keep coming back. But I got some jewel. Ooh, that looks interesting. I'll have to get in soon. Got some jewel ones here. Hi, ducks. You probably want to go inside. Although they like it when it rains. I've got some jewel ones here. And some over there. Some over there. And the pansies are giving little pops of color. So when I stand back here, if I'm just walking, I'm just walking over to the greenhouse. I look over and I'm like, there's some color over there. What is it? And I can go and I can get it and pluck it. So 2 other things. All right. So this is about deadheading. How important it is. And these won't go to waste. I'm going to use them some other place to enjoy them indoor. 2 other things. Ooh, I gotta get going. Really gotta get going. Okay. One thing is my garlic has scapes. Does your garlic have this yet? Scapes? This means they're getting ready to be ready to pull. But you clip the scapes off. Again, garlic wants to reproduce by making a flower with seeds. We don't want it to focus on the energy of the seeds. We want to clip those scapes right off. So as soon as you see those scapes, clip them off. And again, here's another plug for the duck butt water. I sprinkled duck butt water like along this back edge, maybe about a foot of these, just to see what would happen. And it looks like these are the ones that are maturing the fastest from the duck butt water. Got more scapes over here. That's exciting. I will probably be able to harvest the garlic around the 4th of July, maybe a little sooner. So you cut the scapes off. Hi, Luda. Hi, ducks. You should probably go in. It's going to storm. You can cut the scapes off. You can use them in cooking. You can use them in oil and vinegar. You can use them in all different ways. But if you are not sure about that, then don't take my word for it. Google it. Google garlic scapes. See what comes up. I will take these. Oh, there's another one. I will take these garlic scapes and put them in a mason jar sealed. I won't wash them off or anything. I'll just put them in the mason jar, put them in the fridge until I'm ready to use them. And they last a long, long, long time. The other part is, oh my gosh, there's so many scapes. They escaped my notice. There's another fruit that lasts a long, long, long time. And when I say a long time, I'm talking like weeks in the fridge, in a mason jar. And I'll show you what that is in just a minute. So I'm going to get my scapes before they make flowers to make seeds and put the energy into seed and flower making. I don't want that. I want garlic bulbs. Let me see if there's any other scapes. On this side, I don't particularly see any. Got to keep my eyes on the skies at the same time. You can kind of feel your garlic too to see what size it is. Let's see. The bulb is starting to form. It's starting to get larger when you see those scapes. But take them off because you want all the energy to go to the bulb. Oh, there's one that's starting to form right here. Let me nip that right in the bud. Just leave it there. Any more? I'll have to come back tomorrow and probably the next day, check the other ones to see if they're starting to make their scapes. Scapes. This side isn't as good, this side here, but this is where the chicken came in and scuffed them all up too, and I had to replant them. Alright, I don't see scapes on this side. But the other fruit, the fruit that lasts really long time, like weeks in the refrigerator in a mason jar, is strawberries. Literally weeks. We've had some strawberries in the refrigerator now for 2 weeks. We bought them. I didn't wash them. I just put them in the mason jar. You wash them when you take them out to use them. Wash them off then. Just put them in there dry in the mason jar in the fridge, and they will last a long, 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 long time. Look at Grace is like, ooh, I like that strawberry. I gotta get the ducks in. Alright, ducks! Oh gosh. Luda. Alright, that's about all I got to say about that. Ta-da! Do-do-do. Oh, I'll put it in my flower box. Over here. Oh yeah, and then in this bed also I have another type of cucumber on either side, and then I have, these are San Marzano tomatoes because they can be very costly. So I am growing a couple in this inner sanctum bed, and then a couple. Where else am I growing them? Oh, I'm growing them over on the pepper and tomato arches on the other side too. So again, they're protected from the birds, from the ducks flattening them or eating the leaves, from the chickens scratching all around them. They're protected. So we protect what we value. What we value, we protect. Here's disappointment here. Bolting cilantro. You bet you got that happening right now too because it's been so warm. But because the ducks and the chickens are right by here, I just snip them down and give them to them. See if they like it. Let's see if they like it. Let's see if they'll eat the cilantro. Oh, I gotta go. What do you think? Does it taste like soap? Or do you like it? People like it or hate it. That's it. All right, I'm gonna run those ducks up.